This broadcast is for April 7, 2026, Japan time. Welcome to Samurai MLB Talk. Thank you very much for watching. This channel is a place where we explore the essence of humanity through the lens of baseball, through the way we watch the game, the spirit behind it, and the philosophy it reflects from a uniquely Japanese perspective. To our viewers in the English-speaking world, I truly hope you'll enjoy this dialogue about human nature as seen through the game of baseball. Your support means more than I can say. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Part 1. Highlights of Japanese athletes on April 7, 2026, Japan time. Let's take a look at the performance of Japanese major leaguers today. Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. In the game against the Blue Jays, he had a great performance with 2 hits, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. I would like to cover him in more detail later. Kazuma Okamoto of the Blue Jays. In the game against the Dodgers, he performed well with 2 hits. Showing his versatility by hitting to both left and right fields was a display of his skillful batting. It was truly a wonderful performance at the plate. However, there was an error in his defense, which is something he needs to reflect on. Making an error like that was something we rarely saw during his NPB days. I feel that it might have happened because the ball speed and the stadiums are different from those in the NPB. But let's hope he doesn't repeat the same mistake and performs well on defense in the next game. Masataka Yoshida of the Red Sox. In the game against the Brewers, he had 1 hit and 2 walks. Regarding Masataka Yoshida, I am strongly urging the Red Sox management on this broadcast to keep using him, regardless of whether the opposing pitcher is a lefty or not. Although he had only 1 hit today, those 2 walks are very significant. Even though the team lost, I believe he fulfilled his role as the number 2 designated hitter. It took some time for him to showcase his true batting style after moving to the Red Sox. There was a lot of criticism saying that he wasn't producing results despite signing a high-value contract. One cannot argue with that. It is true that he was not performing at a level that matched his contract. However, at the end of last season, he told the Japanese media that he started becoming conscious of the angle of his bat's entry when attempting a swing. Because of that, the batting style Masataka Yoshida had during his time with the Oryx Buffaloes is now possible in the MLB. This is a very big deal. This season, the Red Sox management should continue to play him even if his stats aren't great. By doing so, Yoshida will continue to show performances that contribute to the team's victory. Every hitter has their own characteristics, but Masataka Yoshida is not suited for pinch hitting. He is a hitter who adjusts his batting over 4 at-bats to contribute to the team. The batting order can change, but I believe that continuing to play Masataka Yoshida is one way to bring out his best qualities. If the Red Sox management understands this, I believe Yoshida will awaken in the MLB. Munetaka Murakami of the White Sox. In the game against the Orioles, he had 1 walk. The Japanese media is concerned because he hasn't had a hit for 2 consecutive games, but there is no need to worry at all. There are times when hits just don't happen. If one could get a hit every day, nothing would be easier. In a world where even getting a single hit is difficult, he is playing with all his might. And he is a player who can hit home runs. He is a player who has only recently made his debut. He is young and has a great future ahead of him. Even so, he is drawing walks and getting on base. That is respectable. If a young player doesn't get a hit, let's encourage him, and if he hits a home run, let's celebrate it grandly. I think that is the way to further awaken Munetaka Murakami and realize the next Ohtani. The team lost 1-2, and knowing Munetaka Murakami, I'm sure he feels quite frustrated. If I had hit, we could have won. I'm sure he is reflecting on it like that and will face the next game with determination. Similar to Shohei Ohtani, Munetaka Murakami is a very sore loser. He will surely be inspired by his own performance today and show us explosive batting from the next game onward. Part 2. Signs of recovery for Shohei Ohtani, the third home run. The Dodgers vs Blue Jays game took place on April 7, Japan time. The Dodgers won a landslide victory with a score of 14-2. Shohei Ohtani started as the number 1 designated hitter. He showed a great performance with 2 hits, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. As I explained in this video yesterday, we can see signs of recovery in Shohei Ohtani. The home run he hit in the 6th inning today flew from center to left field from the perspective of the batter's box. Hitting an inside low fast pitch towards center left means that Ohtani is making contact with his original timing and his original swing. It was a brilliant home run. Pitcher Joe Mantiply threw almost the same sinker to the same spot on the 3rd and 4th pitches. Shohei Ohtani remembers a ball once he has seen it. Throwing the same pitch to the same spot for him is like saying, "Please, go ahead and hit a home run." Shohei Ohtani did not miss that same ball and hit his 3rd home run of the season. The fact that he hit a 140 km/h pitch towards center for a home run means that if it were a ball over 150 km/h, the ball would have traveled even further to the left. You could say this is Shohei Ohtani's natural way of hitting. The ball is flying in a very good direction. The barometer of Shohei Ohtani's condition can be measured by whether the ball is flying from center to left. Home runs hit towards center right or into the right field stands can actually be seen as a sign that he might fall into a slump afterward. Right now, Shohei Ohtani's hits are starting to fly toward the center-left direction. We have started to see many hits in that direction. In other words, we can interpret this as Shohei Ohtani's condition being on the rise. Even though he hit his 3rd home run of the season, Shohei Ohtani does not get carried away. An article in Sankey Sports published his comments. Shohei Ohtani's comments after the game. Regarding the 3rd home run of the season in the 6th inning. I think I was able to take a good approach. I want to switch my mindset and do my best again from tomorrow. It was a low trajectory, and I wondered if it would clear the fence. I felt a bit anxious. But I think it was a good piece of hitting. Regarding having multiple hits in 4 consecutive games and hitting 3 home runs. Whether things are good or bad, I want to forget them once they are over and play with a fresh mindset the next day. It's good that we won today, so I'll put that behind me and do my best again tomorrow. What we can gather from Shohei Ohtani's comments after the game is that even if he hits a home run, it is all in the past to him. He has already begun walking toward the next stage. We are soaking in the afterglow of Shohei Ohtani's home run, looking back at his at-bats and enjoying them like this. However, at this very moment, he is already moving toward the next home run and his next success. This is exactly why he is called a unicorn. As I mentioned earlier, Shohei Ohtani's condition is improving. From now on, we will see the mass production of home runs that we know him for. The unicorn's fireworks display is about to begin. From here on, the season of the unicorn will enter a hot and intense phase. I am looking forward to a home run in the next game as well. Part 3. Shohei Ohtani, 2 more to reach Ichiro's record. I talked about this in yesterday's broadcast as well. Right now, Shohei Ohtani is challenging a record held by a Japanese major leaguer. The record of 43 consecutive games reaching base, achieved by Ichiro in 2009. Currently, Shohei Ohtani has brought his consecutive on-base streak to 41. With 2 more, he will tie Ichiro's record, and with 3 more, he will break the consecutive on-base record for a Japanese player. Shohei Ohtani himself has not made any comments about this. He is a player characterized by being reserved with words but dynamic in his play. He hasn't told us, but I believe that surpassing Ichiro's record is one of the goals within Shohei Ohtani. To repeat what I said in yesterday's broadcast. There is a theory that when Shohei Ohtani breaks Ichiro's record, something will happen in the MLB. In the 2024 season, his first season after moving to the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani recorded 59 stolen bases, surpassing Ichiro's season record of 56. And what Shohei Ohtani established in 2024, while surpassing Ichiro's record of 56 stolen bases with 59, was the 50-50. In this video, I am suggesting that surpassing the records of Ichiro, who is a legendary Japanese major leaguer, leads to historical events occurring in the MLB. This time, when Shohei Ohtani breaks the record of 43 consecutive games reaching base held by Ichiro, something will happen that carves a new history into the MLB. And who will make that something happen? There is no need to say it, right? I'm looking forward to it. That is all for today. Thank you very much.